Hi, welcome. My name is Bryan, and I am very happy to be sharing and recording this video for my business partners in Organo Gold across the world. This particular training is for persons who attend coffee Jaz Mixers or attend our big business opportunity meetings, and they want to leave there and go invite their families and friends, and they want to be effective doing it. What we have found at times is that persons who hear about the business at an opportunity meeting are excited by the business, and they go out to invite their persons, their families, their friends, their business people. They sometimes get stopped by questions and things that either turn the persons off who they want to invite, or they get asked questions that they absolutely know nothing about. So what we have here done is we've designed a training, a very brief training, to support all those persons who have attended a coffee Jaz mixer. They are out, they are ready, they actually want to invite people, but they haven't been to a training yet. They may not have gotten the great Cash Cow CD by Holton Bugs. They may not even have actually signed up to start, but they're intending to start, and they want to let people know what's going on, and they want to really start their business. So this is a very brief recording, a very brief training to support those persons who really want to get going with their Organo Gold business the moment they've seen the business plan. So what accompanies this is a one-page script, which is really gonna have this flow for all the persons who will be using this to invite guests. So let's just jump right into the invitation process. Now, before we get started, it's very important that you have very clear intentions and you understand the context in which you're inviting the people that you're inviting. We know, you know, that you're inviting them because you see an opportunity, you are excited, there is a possibility that you see for yourself and for them to earn some more money, to be healthy, to be trained by some extraordinary people, and to contribute to others. That's the overall context of your invitation, but really, we want you to be very focused on why and you're doing and what exactly you're doing in this invitation process. So the first thing is that the way that you are when you're extending this invitation is important. You want to be confident and you want to be excited. And you want to do this without being over the top here. So when people hear you, when people see you, they must sense that there's something going on because you have an edge about you. There is a little bit more excitement with you. Then you want to be clear that your intention for this conversation you're having with the persons is just to get a yes or a no to attend a meeting. A yes or a no to attend a meeting. This is not for you to sell the business. This is not for you to sell the product. This is simply for you to get, yes, I'm coming. No, I can't come. No, I won't come. That's it. That's the only intention of this conversation. The spirit of the conversation is you want to be in a hurry. You want to show value. You want to take it away because you have something that they need. I'm going to share with you later on what this really means. And this was really developed by our master mentor and coach, Holton Bugs. Be in a hurry, show value, taken away. Quickly, what we're saying is that you want people to know that you're not there to answer 50 questions. This whole invitation process from start to finish should be 2 minutes or less per person. If you're going over 2 minutes, you're either really you're giving the shop away, and more than likely they're going to say no. Okay. Now, the fourth thing I want you to consider is that there are some words that we're going to say they're banned, and they're banned not because they're bad words. They're banned because they are trigger words, and for some people, they hear these words and they subconsciously shut down, turn off, and they don't give themselves an opportunity to see this amazing opportunity. So network marketing, coffee, selling, opportunity, sometimes even Organo Gold are words that you will not hear me using in any of this script that I'll share with you. Why? Not because the words are bad, but because sometimes we have to save people from themselves. Okay, so we want to use words that will keep them open to the possibility. All right. Now, I've broken it down into a 7-step process. And again, none of this I invented, really. I copied the masters. I copied Houghton Buggs, David E. Monetier, Joseph Wilson. I just copied everybody, and I've put together what they have shared to me in these 7 steps. And these 7 steps we go through very quickly. I mean, in 2 minutes, the conversation is done. You would have pretty much done everything right here. So the first thing is, we want to pique their interest. We want to say something that will arrest their attention. Second thing is that we want to show value. We want to talk to them about something. We want to say something to them that will have them see something that is important to them, that is valuable to them. And it is only what's important to them that will have them say yes to the opportunity. Then we make the invitation, okay? We use a particular methodology to make that invitation. You see it in a moment. Then we confirm the logistics. We create the fear of loss by double, in a way to double close the guest. And then we take it away if necessary. And finally, we create something that they will put it in existence. I'm going to share with you in detail what that is in a moment. So firstly, what I'm going to do is to invite someone using all 7 steps. Then I'm going to go through step by step. And at the end, I'm going to share with you how you deal with persons who are objecting and so on. So I'm going to just be calling someone and inviting them to do a coffee jazz mixer here. I'm going to just do a role play. All right. So I'm saying, ring, ring. John answers. Hey, John, this is Paul. How are you doing? Fantastic, fantastic. Listen, I don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to really run something by you quickly. I know you have a pretty good sense for business. Do you have a minute? Great. Listen, John, if I found a way for you to make an extra $1,000 for the next 9 months, would you want to know about it? Yeah, I know. I thought you would. Listen. At a private meeting yesterday with some very successful entrepreneurs, I found out about a global project where people like you and I earn anywhere from a few hundred to a few $1,000 each week. It was exciting. I took my application to be a partner immediately. Yeah. Now, I can't explain it to you, John, but on Saturday at 6 p.m. in Maypen, there is another meeting to select the last 5 partners from this area. I nominated you for consideration. Now, John, if I gave you one of my 2 tickets, would you come to learn about the project? Yes. Yes. Okay, great. Listen, the address is 16 Richway. The time is 6:30 p.m. this Saturday. John, be there on time. Be dressed for business, okay? And John, please put a reminder in your phone. Got it. So, by the way, John, if for whatever reason you choose not to be there, do me a huge favor. Call me immediately so that I can give your opportunity to one of the other persons on my list, okay? What's it about? I can't answer that. All the information you will need to evaluate the project for yourself will be explained by one of the leaders at this meeting. Can you wait until then? Excellent. Listen, I look forward to seeing you there. Fantastic, okay? Bye. So that whole conversation took perhaps just about 2 minutes, no more, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is just go back through each element very quickly for you. The first thing here is step one, peak in interest. And I have 3 questions that I'm suggesting you could use to pique interest. The bottom line here is you want to ask the person something or make a statement that will have the person want to hear more. I have 3 here. You can say, John, if I found a way to make an extra $1,000. No. The amount of money you quote here is dependent on who the person is. If this person is earning $1 million a year, to earn an extra $1,000 per month is insignificant. They're not going to move for that. Okay. However, if this person is earning $1,000 a month, to earn an extra $1,000 would be a big deal. All right. So you want to be appropriate to the income level that you assume or you may know that the person has. Okay. You want to use a figure that would be attractive to that person. Attractive enough for them to consider it, but not too ridiculous for it to send off alarm bells in their heads. Okay. The other one here is, and I like the second one, John, who do you know that is being straggled or strangled by their bills or debt and is looking to make an extra US dollar monthly while keeping their job? And again, you put in whatever figure that is. And the third one here is, Mary, if I found a way for you to double your current income in less than a year while working part-time, would you invest 60 minutes to learn about it? Love that one as well. Okay. So choose the one that works for you, the one that works best for you, or you can come up with your own. Okay. But you want to pique their interest. When you ask these questions, you're going to hear, John, if I found a way, yes. You know somebody? Yes, it's me. If I found a way, would you invest time? Yes. Step 2 is to show them value as you lay the groundwork for the invitation. So you're going to say, great. At a private meeting yesterday with some very successful executives, with some very successful millionaires, I found out about a global project where people like you and I earn from a few hundred to thousands of US dollars each week. It was exciting. I took my application to be a partner immediately. Now, this last sentence is a neutral sentence. It's for those persons who really may not have actually become business partners, but they're intending to do that. Okay, it's really a statement that anyone can say with all honesty, because really, once you're going to be inviting persons, you have already applied yourself, or you are in the process of applying to be a partner in this business. The third step starts with, I can't explain it to you, but on Saturday at X time at X place, there is a meeting to select at least X partners from this era. And I nominated you for consideration. Right there and then, you're letting them know that 1, they're special, and 2, there's a limited amount of persons that can be considered here. And then you're extending the invitation. The invitation format is, if I, would you, okay? So you ask, if I gave you one of my 2 tickets, would you come to learn about it? That way you're not begging them to do anything. You're actually offering them an exchange. I'll give you 2 tickets and you will come, all right? Typically, they're going to say yes. Step number 4, confirm the logistics. Great, John. The address is XY place. The time is this time. Be on time. Be dressed businesslike, okay? And put a reminder in your phone. Step number 4. Step number 5, again, you're really closing them for a second time. By the way, John, if for whatever reason you choose not to be there, do me a huge favor. Call me immediately so that I can give your opportunity to someone else, okay? That way you give them a chance to double down on their yes, really knowing that, listen, this may be the last opportunity that they have, okay? Now, if they ask for more details, if they ask about the product, you just came to one coffee Jaz Mixer. or you may even be to several, but you don't know what to say. In fact, play dumb. I can't answer that question. I really can't. All the information you will need to evaluate the project will be explained by one of the leaders at the meeting. Can you wait till then? They're going to say yes. Okay? They're going to say yes. No, some people may say no. And that's when step number 6 comes in. So if they persist on, they want to know more about it, they want to know what product it is, they want to know who it is, and so on. And you keep saying, listen, I can't answer that. You know, my mentors just said I should just have them be the experts to present it. But if they insist to say, listen, John, this is obviously not for you right now. I have 5 more persons who I thought of inviting. When you're serious about just learning more, give me a call. And you just leave. Your job is not to convince them. Your job is not to tie yourself up trying to explain this to them. Okay? Your job is to extend the invitation. Their job is to say yes or no. You don't want a maybe. You don't want a, well, I think so. You want a clear yes or no. And if there are ifing and ahhing and heeing and butting here, you say, listen, this is not for you right now, obviously. Call me when you're serious. Okay? And then step 7 is something for after the call, after the conversation is made. Because one of the things that happens to people is that they don't remember that they're to come. It's not that they didn't want to come. Something happened and they just got distracted. And they remember when it's too late. So one of the things that I absolutely strongly recommend is that after you extend that invitation and they say yes, you get on your phone and you send them a text message reminder. Or if you have their email address, you book it in their calendar. You know, the text message could read something like, what is here? See you at the global project meeting on Thursday at 6:30 by X place. Put in your diary now, Mark, you know, and so on. So this is it. This is the steps, okay? It flows. You want to just relax. You can use the script on the phone. Practice it in the mirror before you get on the phone. In fact, what I would recommend is that you call the person who invited you and practice it with them before you call somebody, because you really want, when you invite your best people, you want them to come, okay? And we want you to win. We want you to have them come. Imagine that you're starting your business, and the day that you start, you already have 4 or 5 people starting with you. You could have literally made back your money even before you get going, all right? But that's our intention. So finally, it's a numbers game. It really is a numbers game, all right? So if you want to have 10 persons physically turn up at the event, ensure that you have 20 people confirmed. 20 people confirmed. And if you want to have 20 people confirmed, you really want to have a list of probably 30 to 35 people that you're working with, okay? But really it's a numbers game. Practice. And again, you're getting a yes or a no, and you want to set a target really of you want X amount of yes, but really just manage yourself. Just go for it. Just go for it. And finally, guys, just go. Because it's easy, it's simple, it's coffee. Don't complicate this thing, all right? You have a lot of people you can contact. Just go invite them, all right? No, you have the script you can download. I see you then. Let me just run through the invitation one more time from top to bottom, okay? I'm going to be using number 3. Ring, ring. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Fantastic. Uh-huh. No, I know it's been a while. Mary, listen, I don't have a lot of time, but I really wanted to run something by you very quickly. Cool. Listen, if I found a way for you to double your current income in less than a year while working part-time, Mary, would you invest 60 minutes to learn about it? Yes? I thought you would. Listen, at a private meeting yesterday with some very successful executives, I found out about a global project where people like you and I earn from a few hundred to thousands of US dollars every week. It was exciting. I took my application to be considered a partner right away. Now, I can't explain it to you, Mary, but on Saturday at 6:30 in Maypen, there's another meeting to select the last few partners from this area. Now, I nominated you for consideration, Mary. If I gave you one of my 2 tickets, would you come to learn about the project? Yep. Yes. Okay, great. Mary, the address is 16 Ridgeway. The time is 6:30 p.m. It's Saturday. I want to be there on time and dress business-like. Can you do that? Fantastic. Now, I want you to put a reminder in your phone. All right? Will you do that? Great. So, Mary, by the way, I really just want you to recognize that if for whatever reason you choose not to be there, do me a huge favor. Call me immediately so that I can give your opportunity to one of the other persons on my list, okay? Yeah, man. Excellent. Listen, I look forward to see you there. Let's get cracking. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Listen, it's easy, it's simple, it's coffee. Go make it happen. See you there. Goodbye.